Good morning, everyone. Already, I see active people already on chat. Good morning, Gab. Good morning, Alex. James, Andreas, once more. Lion, what up? What up? What up? What up? Let's see what we can get on another fresh London session. What a crazy chart we are like in front of. It's just insane. Good morning, Michael. This daily chart is extremely insane. I was not expecting, like not even close, expecting this move to happen that fast, that quick. Crazy. As usual, let's get over the MQ chart before 3 a.m. so we can get an idea of what we are looking at, both high time frame and low time frame. Again, I'm gonna say the same thing I've been saying for the past days. We've nailed this move to the upside. Like we read the market really nice at this low here, aiming for at first this high here. And we mentioned that we had a super strong closure above this high. Morning, Chris. With this one at the 14th, we closed really strong above the high. And then I marked out the 3rd of February and the 28th of January highs to be the next ones to be taken. I mentioned yesterday that I really wanted to see a pullback to then go for these highs, but instead NQ decided that that was not going to happen, that we're going to have a straight move to the upside. I'm not going to lie, it's been hard to trade for me this type of markets. Like even though we had clean moves to the upside, I didn't have like a chance to actually position myself into the direction. I remember, yeah, that you mentioned that the hourly was completed consolidation and then expansion, and we've been moving the same way by consolidating during London session and then expanding crazy during New York. You had it right. Bye bye Real Madrid. True. Two big ones out. Barcelona and Madrid, they're out. So also a crazy thing to witness. But yeah, daily chart remains the same. Like we've been going up and up and up nonstop. I still feel bullish. What can I say? Like we are bullish, I guess. Going into the 4 hour, saying like so many little like this one, like we have really few 4 hour candles closing to the downside. That's actually really weird. Like again, it goes in line with the daily chart. Not much that I can see here. We have a bunch of fair value gaps here. I like only buy. That's true. Like I guess if we just bought this market for like the past week, we've been making money, but I guess I didn't. It sucks to suck. But yeah, the 4 hour gaps there, I always like to pay attention to them because I want to see the price to trade into them to find support and keep going higher. One more. So far, on the lower time frame, on the 1 minute, 1 hour, we have. Let me just zoom in because everything's just super expanded. We tapped into. Let me just remove the 4 hour because I don't think we were gonna get there. We tapped into this 1 hour gap. 1 hour gap. Boom. At 1 a.m. we tapped into it. We swept previous hourly low. We are on a C3, so maybe like this is the expansion candle also. And the target, the next target for me would be 565. That's one of the highs that that we had marked out on the daily chart. So that would be my initial like drawn liquidity for the day. In terms of the stop map, that's also something that I really want to check, because we are strongly trading above minus manipulation. If we can find like acceptance above this level, I would really want to see price trade higher on the 15 minute. 15 minute, we have this small fair value gap here in the 15 minutes. So an open to the downside into the 15 minute and then moving higher would be something that I would be okay with it. Just use here, and then if you even go lower, everything stays like the same thing as the 15 minute. When it comes to session highs and lows, Asia high is gone, Asia low is gone also, so we don't have like any highs or lows aligning with Asia. If we can get like signs of move up bullishness out of the London Open, I think it's safe to say that we might go higher. There we go. If we can sweep these lows and then move higher, that would be perfect. And do something like this. That would be really nice to have. We just check crude oil real quick. Not much. I don't really like crude oil here. Complete consolidation. And same thing for gold. Like I think that the best chart for me here is NQ. We're gonna leave this smooth edges right above. Maybe bounce from the 4-hour open. Yeah, I think do we have a tails mark here? No, there's a small wick. 6, 4, 5. Yeah, could be an area. Like for me to get into this, I really want to see a move lower to then go higher. Yeah, I think we all agree that a move lower to then go higher would be the best here. Let's get rid of this. M&Q has swept the highs. Oh, true. Let me check on ES also. Yeah, we have an SMT there with ES also. Thank you, Char. I hate when this happens, that M&Q has like SMTs like different movements that the NQ contract. I hate it. Yeah, that's it. So far, we're having the move down. Let me just go back to the 1 hour, check if I'm missing something. We have heard about the gap here on the hourly down here. So I guess if we can push it through, like into this hourly gap instead of stopping at the 15-minute, that would be perfect. I think it makes more sense for a possible bounce. Let's mark this out as the 1 hour. Cool, cool, cool. Perfect, Anthony. Let's see, just let's see. Is it gonna be a 15-minute? I want to check the yearly candle. 1 year, 1 year, 1 year, 1 year. Some months. It's insane that we've turned like this yearly candle where to a green one. Look at the 3 month. Let me see. Yeah, it's insane. Oh, so you're all aware. So it's gonna be a shorter stream because I really need to go earlier than expected. We usually run the stream for 2 hours. Today I think it's gonna be like 1 hour, 1 hour and a quarter, or something like this. Um, but I hope we can get something before that. We're getting into the 15-minute gap. Okay, tap into the 15. Again, ideally, it would be perfect if we get here 1 hour for about a gap. No week on the article, and do we have on kind of two? Oh, but it's an MNQ, right? Like it has Devil's Mark on MNQ. NQ has a week. But yeah, looks like we might be possibly getting there. Okay, yeah. How was the week for everyone so far? Good trading week, bad trading week, break even. For me, this week is a red one so far. I took two losses, the two ones on stream, and that's it. I barely took anything else besides the one that we do in stream. Green screen. Oh, burn PAs. It happens, especially in this type of market. Also, Sofia, Tom, that I'm with you. Like I'm on the red, slightly on the red, like nothing crazy, because I didn't like trade much. I barely traded any New York session. Um, all I've been trading is London sessions here on stream, and I think we took a trade on Monday or Tuesday, the one that I got stopped out and then it ran higher. And then yesterday, the short that I took that didn't follow through of what I had in mind. I'm in green, but I feel like I traded too small guys. Um, could have been more. Still need to accept that green is green. For real. Like, and also, like, I think you feel this way because you know how it went now, like in hindsight. Uh, but I think you did the right thing, Joey. Like I think if you're winning, like if you're having winning weeks uh, during this type of markets, you should be really, really proud of how you're trading. Do you know how do you trade the TLM logic with all the time highs? Uh, to be honest, the TLM logic is pretty much the same for me as the as like the fractal model logic, where I look for previous hourly, like previous highs and lows to be taken at the open of the new candle, like swings. Basically, those usually for swings. We have this. Oh, this is gonna be a right one, like this. This, for example, being I don't know, 4 hour, 1 hour candle, whatever, and then looking for the next candle to just sweep the previous one here. And then if you look at the lower time frame here, like right when this happened, in between, like when the C2 happens or it's forming, you're gonna find that you have this being this the C1 low and being this the C2 low. That's the way I trade the breakers based on the swing formations. You're probably gonna see this so many times when this happens. Locked. But you can just stay bullish at all time highs with the logic. Uh, yes, to be honest, one of the things that I've learned about trading all-time highs markets is that whenever you might think that we are gonna reverse and trade lower, the more you think about it, the less likely it's gonna happen. Like I always like at first when I was starting, it was 2023, 2024. We had all-time highs every day. And at first I was trying to short every sign of weakness on the market. And I would get completely wrecked when printing all-time highs like constantly. So I think when we are trading all-time highs, you just need to flow with the bullishness of NQ, and just get advantage of that bullishness and willingness to go even higher. I had a question from a buddy I wasn't able to answer. He's a good trader, just blows up when he takes a bad loss. Trumper tweet. Can't accept it. Any advice? It's hard. It's hard. Like there's just when it comes to behavior, I think everyone is different. Let me check the 15 minute. Did we bounce on the 15 minute? Yeah, we are bouncing and we're gonna close above in 1 minute. When it comes to like how people behave, is really different. We have an SMT here. Well, it's just an equal high and equal low. Because for example, if you like, I know some people that one way to just that's the thing, you like at the end of the day, it's just up to that person to just stop being like an quote unquote idiot and stop committing the same mistakes. There's obviously ways to help to this. Like, I don't know, if he's someone that spends so much time on the computer, um, he's most likely to commit that mistake when they take a loss, because they're gonna stay around, they're gonna check the chart, and they're gonna like be aware of what the market's doing, and they're gonna have um, um, the chance to keep trading. Uh, I used to like at start, I don't do it that much anymore. But at the start, I used to like, if I took a loss, I used to just go out and do something else outside. Like, yo, bro, long or short, bro, I want a long. Who's gonna short? um, and just try to get away from your trading area so you can not like be able to open another position. But I know that that's hard because like maybe that person is working and has to do stuff on their laptop, um, and they can like just leave home and do whatever they want. But the thing is, Zeus, is he committing this mistake like over and over and over for a long, like for how long has he been doing this? Because like it's also part of like the learning phase of a trader, committing these mistakes until like you hit rock bottom for the past year. Yeah. Because I was doing the same thing, and eventually one day I just realized that, or I did stop doing this, or otherwise I was just fucking stupid. I'm back. Just lost my connection for a second. I think pros frozen. um, for how long I have been frozen? That's it. That's the thing. Fake freeze. Imagine I just stood here faking a freeze. One of the things that I try to help people out when this happens is like being like checking on them regularly. by checking on him every week, like in a mentor way, where they feel the pressure of not doing like anything stupid. But I guess that, like, if you do it with him, like, probably nothing's gonna happen because you're your friend, like he's your friend. We have signs that we are going higher. We have this. My chart is frozen. Oh yeah. Jeez. Now you see it. Yeah. I had to turn on the chart again. Thank you guys. See if we can get a closure above here after tapping into the 15-minute gap. I really wanted to see a tap into the 1 hour. ES did get the 1 hour. They get tap into the 1 hour fair value gap. From two. Yeah, you can count this as an SMT. Yeah. So I'm not gonna place the stop loss right below the breaker here, like sending it a little bit lower to give it a bit more room. Because I don't want to get stopped out on here. Long on the high. Should be getting into this now. So I'm gonna go with lower risk. Yeah, I'm gonna just get into this now. Okay. Perfect. But just like the highs, bro. There's no other thing to do here. What can I do? I need to feel something. I've been trying to short every London session so far and getting fucked. I mean, I don't mind. If we get to these highs and then we die, I don't even mind. Yeah, that's the type of market we're in. Buy higher, like buy high, sell even higher. I mean, I'm risking just 300. So I'm okay taking this loss if it goes the other way. Good morning. Getting in a bit too late today. You're good, Dad. Good morning. What's the RR 169? It's okay. Probably getting out at these highs. That's the truth. Probably getting at these highs. I'm not gonna say yes, Ed, because we don't really know yet. And Kane is looking for shorts. No. Should I skip uni today? Yeah, why not? Stay trading at home. Probably for uni. What did your studies use? Psychology. Damn. Well, you can use that for trading. What's a good amount? Something that you're okay with. That's the first thing. But I wouldn't go for less than 2,000. And 2,000 is like a super small account. Ideally, I would tell you to go with 5,000. My stop loss placement, there's not much into it, to be honest. I usually place it below the breaker here. But the thing is that it was like too tight, and I don't know if you remember, Anubis. Well, I think on Monday or Tuesday, we had a great trade, but it was just stopped out to the tick basically. And today I wanted to give it a bit more room, um, and be a little bit more safe, if that makes sense. How much for a risk per trade? I would go with like 1 or 2 micros at first, full margin. No, I would go with 1 or 2 micros, not risking more than like 100, 200. Do I still backtest? Not really that much, no. I think backtesting lets you prove a point, whether a model or like the set of rules that you have works. And then you really need to jump into live markets and feel something, because you've seen that most issues that come with a trader are not like model or execute. I mean, there's execution problems also, but those are like more like easier to fix with time. But I think the problems come with the psychology and behavior. And I think as soon as you jump into the live markets, um, you're gonna you're gonna get the most learning curve from trading. And then backtesting, like if you want to like change something about your model, like imagine that you have a proven model that works right now and you want to add something. I think backtesting really works to prove the point again and build like some sort of conviction with your model. But once you have it already and you know it works, you have conviction enough and everything, I think it's just pointless. I do some backtestings from time to time, but I think in the last year I did like 2 backtesting sessions. To be honest, I would really prefer to just leave it as we have right now. Yes, tapping into the 1 hour and like you not tapping into it. That's the truth. Forward testing for the win. That's the truth. Like I really think you need to feel something when trading. You really need to feel the pressure of sizing, the pressure of like being in a trade, the pressure of being in a trade going into your favor and then going back to the entry and creating like your decision making when trading and also seeing what works good with you or don't. Bro, I've traded this model for 3 years now. Um, at first I really did back test. Like I made for myself, I created for myself notes where every month I had like a PDF document with all the trades that I took, explain of why I took them. I was taking this really seriously when I started, and I was posting some of these documents for free on X, so people could see what I was doing and what I was like looking for. I've never backtested good enough. Biggest difference I have noticed between trading and backtesting is the patient, because backtesting could you jump. That's also one of the things. That's also one of the things I noticed, that you can see how like really quick if you are right or wrong. That's why I think backtesting just proves a point that a model works, or like something that you're changing on your model works, because you can see quickly how the statistics change depending on the rules you've set to trade for that backtesting, that specific backtesting. Um, but for the rest, it's just fake. Okay, going back to this trade, I really want to see if we can close above this highs. That would be perfect. Because I fear that if we keep like going back and forth here without like creating a new high, if we eventually might go lower. That's the truth. That's weird. This movement's weird. Should have had more at the FBG market out. To be honest, I think we are good. Like I wouldn't take this trade with too much risk. Uh, totally clueless about indices now. Not touching it in next week. Fair enough. Fair enough. What is ES doing? I mean, I'm not clueless when it comes to high time frame. That's the thing, because I've been reading high time frame movements pretty decently. It's just the lower time frame that's harder to trade than usual for me. You saw Lanto's tweet? Which one of them? Like, I think I saw he made like 1 million or something again in like I don't know how many times, right? Yeah, that's crazy. He's a beast. If we eventually get to this high and we manage to close above, I'm gonna go break even. Let's rough land though. Are we that desperate? Like, I know the markets are like not the best, but do we think that we need to like go to the next level? Easier than trading. Yeah. Oh, what a slow trade. Okay, we have the boost. Let's see if we can or get to take profit. I wouldn't mind, or if we can get a closure above this high. But if we get to take profit straight away, that I'm not gonna complain. Okay, 25 seconds. As soon as this candle closes above this high, if it does, I'm gonna move to break even and let it be. Oh my God. Okay, and moving to break even. I hope we don't like reverse from this. I really want to see a push higher now and get to the highs. Again, mentioning you're not going to see my stop loss now because I'm break even. What is gold doing? Bro, same. I barely like traded. Um, I'm gonna fall asleep if we keep seeing this fucking thing move this way. Go, go, get high, get high. There you go, high taken. Finally, GG guys. Finally, London session has been good to us this week. It was a rough trade when it comes to like this type of price action here. I think the decision of using like the breaker decision and the fair value gap like was spot on. We bounced from it a few times, so when we see this, like we can imagine that our entry is like in a good area. And I think the break-even point was also it was also like a great point to move to break-even. I think at this point, closing above this, we didn't want to see a retracement back to the entry. And yeah, no, it's on a live account. Do you think your winner is better or worse since the war talk? Completely worse, by far. Oh, that the truth is, I've been trading less. That's the truth. But also my win rate has gone lower. I used to have like in good times, I used to have 60% win rate with 2R. Now, like if I'm close to the 50%, it's good enough. And yeah, I passed all of my accounts to this trade. I don't believe you, Alex. I'm sure you're like just laying on the sofa, trying to barely breathe and stay awake. Tell me the truth. Ah, let me just show the executions here real quick. Trading execution marks. There you go. He's on the sofa trading 1 second or 15-second charts. You're the man. I just made 20K on that move. I mean, I wish this is just a joke, because if you risk that much in this move, it's just you're just crazy. Well, at least we got the win. I was not prepared for another loss after taking two already. I'm the man, not crazy. Well, I'm happy for you. You really made 20K on this move. Um, I was not prepared for another loss here. I really believed in the trade. I mean, yeah. I think we all agree that we were expecting expecting this. We're expecting this. We were expecting this move. Like that's what we wanted. Like, I think we went through this price action quite spot on since the open, looking for the 15-minute gap, the 1 hour gap, the liquidity sweep of these lows, leaving these highs here intact. See how I think the drawn liquidity was chef kiss. Yeah, I think it was a beautiful trade, even though price action was low. I think it was a good one. Bring me Kane, that said that I was longing the highs. Bring me Kane to the room. You have been summoned, Kane. See? See how you have to long the highs? Nothing wrong with it. And also take care of Alex because he's been crying me on DM saying that he's super tired. Oh yeah, let's check the like count on this video. Good enough, but I think we can do better. Just 19 likes. Ooh, nice. Um, and yeah, for me, after like we could short this actually after taking these highs with this 1 minute breaker, but I don't wanna guess already in the short. Yeah, there you. I could risk the profit on this trade and short this breaker. Like this. Just think of the feeling of you selling everyone you short the high in NQ. So what you're saying is that I should like just fork. You trying to keep it like professional, just taking one trade, not risking too much, trying to teach people good behavior. And all of a sudden, Kane shows up and tell me just to bet my house on this short on the 1 minute. When you live in talent, I'm gonna go back home eventually. No, I'm spending time in Thailand right now. I'm not living here, but I wouldn't mind, to be honest. He's there now, not going back. So Kane, you're shorting this? No, bro. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. You wanted it to go like higher, Zeus? Yeah, I mean, it Loki looks good. We have SMT also at the highs. You really like gold short. Okay, Anthony, remember what gold did to you yesterday. Oh yeah, fuck gold, bro. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. No, no, I mean Zeus, I think your break even was good enough when like as soon as we swipe the highs. Well, if I even wanted to short this, I wouldn't have gotten an entry here, so it is what it is. I think it looked good anyway. Gold, gold longs worked yesterday, just not with me. Maybe are gonna work now, but also just not with you. Nah, I wish you can take a trade. Like, just let me check. But the truth is, I hate gold. I don't know why. Same thing. I hate crude oil. And there it goes. That's why from this trade, I would be mine if I wanted to get into the short with a limit, and I I missed it for 2 ticks. Um, the stop loss was set like below the breaker, like with a bit more room. So the actual trade was 1.7 R, not 2 R. If I like again, that was not like my stop loss was below. If you place your stop loss below the breaker, on to the highs, it would have been 2.35. The truth is, it was 1.7 because I was giving it a bit more room since I got stopped out like early this week with another trade that we had like a breaker similar to this one. Oh yeah, with those, I really thought about it, but I really wanted to fit my trade just to the smooth edges here. But yeah, good management. Also, I think you really did like the right thing. I also went break even pretty quick uh, when closing above this high, because at this point I didn't want to see the trade go to my entry again. I said I'm gonna today. It's gonna be one like a little bit more short of a stream. You might get your original trade idea true because we're tapping into the 1 hour. The only thing is I don't see a decent breaker like using this candle here. Let me just remove this candle here as a breaker. It's like a bit of like a troll thing to do. Just it's for me this one and this one force they're forming like they're part of the move lower. So in reality the good breaker here would be this one here. Not saying it's a bad breaker, just saying that the manipulation like it's just going super deep lower and the breaker is just super high. But yeah, we might have the same thing. Like the initial idea. We tapped like we bounced from the 15 minute, we went to the draw, then going back to the 1 hour. Let's see. As I was saying, today is going to be a shorter stream because I need to take care of a couple of things and I cannot stay for longer. But I think we had like a great stream so far with this trade right here. Yeah. 2 wins and no 1 win and 2 losses this week. No, no, two losses and 1 win. Yeah, I don't know what I just said. Um, so I think we're a little. I'm a little bit on the red, um, but it's okay. Anyone has any question before we just we just wrap it up? Any question about the trade? Any question about like anything? If you want me to go over, let's go up. Yeah. Yeah, for me, there's no breaker for me to use, but you can like use any other thing to get into this move. But yeah, I think it looks good. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, I think like patience here is the key element. Is the key element here. Being patient, just and also taking what the market gives you and that fits your model. Like I took a loss yesterday, whatever. It was a trade that I would have taken any time of the day, any time of the year. Uh, Same for the one today, especially when you see things happening the way you expected them to happen. Like when you can form an idea before the open of the session and then the same idea playing out, like you really need to take that trade with conviction because it's happening in front of you, whatever you thought it was going to happen. So yeah, how you keep your emotions with hitting losses. I think if you're getting too emotional when losing, I think you're risking too much. If you are now on a losing streak, I get you. You can get like a little bit more emotional when it comes to I don't want to get another another loss, whatever. But I think if you're have a proven edge, just go back to your back test, go back to your statistics, check for yourself that what you're trading is good, that there's an edge there. And it's just like part of the game that you're facing right now, that you're going through a losing streak or a moment where the market is not like you are not in control of the market and the market is not giving you uh, what you usually or what you're used to um, getting from the market, and that's it. But I think if you get emotional on just one trade, I think you're risking too much. And then getting a little bit emotional when you are in a losing streak, I think is totally normal. I even go through this one. As I was saying, I didn't want to get another loss because that would be my third loss like this week during London streams. But I had to take this trade because that's my model. So I believe in the conviction that I have within my model. And if the idea of trading for living after you get the capital is good for all, and I never go back to your jobs or you stay in both for stable. Um, you start with both. Like you really need income from another source. And I think if you can find something that you can do at the same time that you're trading, I think it's best because in reality, if you just focus yourself into trading, like trading is just a few hours on a day. You're gonna have a ton of free time unless you are making a shit ton of money of trading. Uh, what else you're gonna do with that time? I think having a job, trying to find a job or something that gives you an stable income, something that you enjoy, uh, it's really beneficial for trading. It keeps like your mind into another thing. You have the stability of that, like you have an income, because like losing streaks and months where you don't make money off trading, they happen. Like it's something real. You're not gonna be winning every month, or you're not gonna be winning the same amount of money every month, and that's devastating for your mind. Trust me. Okay, guys. So that's for today's stream. I'm sorry that today is like a little bit shorter. I think that it was a short but a good one. We took another trade, at least for this one was a winning trade. Hope you guys enjoy it once more. Um, Tomorrow, I think it's gonna be you're gonna enjoy Alex during London stream, not me. Uh, but yeah, we're gonna see each other. We want to see each other next week again because I'm gonna keep streaming London sessions. I really enjoy it. Uh, enjoy the beach. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna take a nap right now. Thank you, guys. Thank you. See you next week. Have a good weekend, and thank you so much again. Bye.